think until this prayer is listed, we'll go back to our house prayers until it's listed on our book. Clerk, please take notes. Minority Leader, please approach the chair. Honorable colleagues, I've examined and approved the votes and proceedings of Wednesday, 5th June 2024. We have with us students from G. Blossom Kids Academy and Blossom College, standing up there in the gallery. Let's welcome them, please. You are welcome to the Parliament, and we are happy to have you here. Feel free to enjoy the proceeding today. We are hoping that one day one of you will be sitting up here. You are welcome. Please, let's clap our hands for them. That's the new generation. You may have your seat. Today we'll limit petition to only 3. So any member who has a petition to present to the House may please rise to do so. And we will approach the business of the day with the speed of light, because I have other official engagement to represent the Speaker outside the plenary. Yes, Honorable Chris Kwanta.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Chris Nkwanta, and I represent the good people of Okwa East and West Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, this petition has been sent to the Speaker through me from ASA Development Union. Let me start by reading the caption. Cases of brutal killings and shooting of ASA people by the Chinese and their agents at Inner Galaxy Steel Company Limited, Umuala, Asa, in Okwa West local government area of Abia State. Mr. Speaker, because of the gravity of this petition and the importance attached to it, I crave your indulgence to let me read this petition. By way of introduction...
No. Just go to You don't need to read the whole petition. Just go to the prayers of the petition.
Okay.
We don't have time today. Please, anybody given opportunity to do any action, any activity today should make it as brisk as possible, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. But let me do a quick summary. This petition has to do with the death of a crane operator working for Inner Galaxy Company in Umuahala. This lady, from what I have here, was pushed down from a crane and she fell to her death. And the prayers are as follows. 1, we humbly pray the Honorable House to look deeply to unravel the circumstances surrounding the painful and unfortunate death of Ms. Ochezo Bona and Mr. Chimobi, ensuring that Mr. Power and other culprits in these heinous crimes face the wrath of the law. The company should also be made to bear the cost of giving the deceased Ochezo Bona and Chimobi Dikeji befitting burials and provide adequate financial compensations to their families. Number 2, we pray also that the soldier who shot Mr. Lai Chimeko with a gun be revealed and brought to book. More so, Inner Galaxy Steel Company should be made to fly our brother Mr. Lai Chimeko to Britain, United States of America or Canada for proper medical examination. Number 3, we urge the Honorable Speaker and members of the House to consider the plight of the over 1,000 Nigerian workers in that company and ensure that the company takes adequate steps at improving their welfare, well-being, and as well provide safe working environment for them. And finally, Mr. Speaker, the Inner Galaxy Steel Company management should be made to embrace peace and good working relationship with the relevant stakeholders, including the workers, host communities, and government at all levels, rather than conducting themselves in manners that depict wickedness, enslavement, and corruption. Nigerians cannot be...
This is a motion we are moving now, Honorable. Please, seek for the permission of the House to lay this petition so that the House Committee on Public Petition can go through this.
Mr. Speaker,
it's not a motion, it's a petition.
Mr. Speaker, I've just completed reading this petition, and I seek the leave of the House to lay this petition before it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay a petition. Any other petition? Please mention the title and those who signed the petition. That will be all. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I am Honorable Abdullah Rashid, member representing the Kunafada Federal Constituency from Gombe State. I have a petition from Musa Boniface Oga against the Central Bank of Nigeria on the complaint for being excluded from the National Pension Scheme. I wish the House to allow me to lay the petition for House considerations.
Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay a petition.
Thank you, sir.
Please, that is the format to present petition. Exactly what they did now. Let's follow that so that we don't drag so much. Yeah, Billy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesowa Sawaru. I represent the good people of Orion the Federal Constituency of Edo State, a very proud Benin Chief. The petition before me here, Mr. Speaker, is a case of conversion, threat to life and conduct likely to cause breach of peace by Mr. Augustine Osa, and ably signed by Ibayero Esquire. Mr. Speaker, I seek the leave of the House to tender this petition.
Thank you, Honorable Osawaru. Billy, the leave is hereby granted. You may now lay a petition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I think that is the third petition, like we agreed. That's the end of the petition. Any other petition? No. All petitions are referred to House Committee on Public Petitions. We are going to take only three matter of urgent public importance today because of our time. And please, when you stand to make your presentation, go straight to the point because we have a lot on the other paper today, a lot. So we have to really give everybody an opportunity to handle the activities on the other paper. Is any member who has a public petition may please rise to do so. It's Honorable Ismail Musa Modibo here. Honorable Modibo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Ismail Musa Modibo, representing the good people of Shiroro, Rafi Muya Federal Constituency. I'm from Niger State. I rise to bring before this Honorable House a matter of urgent public importance. I therefore stand under Order 8 Rule 5 of the House Rule to allow me in the House Rule that all other relevant rules should be suspended to allow me to take a motion on the urgent need to rescue miners trapped in a deep mining trip at Galadimon Kogo mining site in Shiroro local government of Niger State. I so move.
Thank you. Any seconder to the first leg of the motion? Yes. Go ahead, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Awolu Gwalabe. I stand to support the motion as ably moved by my friend, my colleague.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, any seconder? Yes. Etaba.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Mike Etaba. I represent the good people of Ubra Itung. I'm from Cross River, the People's Paradise. Mr. Speaker, I second the motion that the House should allow him, take the motion since it's urgent. Mr. Speaker, I so move. I so support.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Modibo, please move your motion but go straight to the point.
The House note about the distressing incident on Monday, 3rd June 2024, where over 100 miners working with a mining entity called African Minerals and Logistics Company Limited were tragically trapped within a rocky mining pit, and all efforts to rescue the victim are in vain, necessitating immediately federal intervention. Aware of the presence of both state and federal distress response team at the collapsed mining pit, expressed grave concern over the report of the death of many miners during the rescue operation, emphasized the critical need of the deployment of a more special rescue expert to the site to prevent the victim from further loss of life. Worried that the lack of adequate safety measures and emergency equipment by the mining companies has led to this unfortunate situation, the House resolved observe a minute silence in honor of the loss of life and solidarity with those waiting for rescue. Call the Ministry of Solid Minerals to deploy more emergency rescue specialists to the mining site without delay for effective and successful rescue operation. Urge the House Committee on Solid Minerals to investigate the operational eligibility of African Minerals and Logistics Company Limited and also underline causes of this calamity and to review current mining safety regulations. I so move.
Please second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Shehu Saleh Rijau, representing Magama Rijau Federal Constituency of Niger State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion ably moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think it's a straightforward motion. I just put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion calls for 1 minute silence, but we'll wait to see if there are other motions that need 1 minute silence so that we can join it together because we are managing our time today. It's referred also to Committee on Solid Mineral. Is Honorable Leke Abajide in the House? Please, can move your motion. Please shorten this motion. It's very long, maybe 2-3 paragraphs on the prayers.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's a very short motion. Honorable Leke Abajide is my name. I represent the good people of Yagba East, Yagba West. I'm from Kogi State. I rise under 805 to move motion of urgent public importance on the needs for Nigeria Communication Commission (NCC) to investigate private internet service providers in Nigeria, Legends ISP, as a case study. I so move, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues.
Did you pray the House to suspend the relevant rules?
Sorry, Mr. Speaker, I also crave the indulgence of the House to add the second leg so that we suspend all our relevant rules to enable me to move as a motion of urgent public importance. Thank you so much.
Yes, please second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Boniface Merengwa. I represent the people of Ikwerema Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion that this motion be taken, that the relevant rules be set aside for enabling to take this motion. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion. Any seconder? Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Solomon Wombo. I represent the people of Kasnala, Ukum, Logo Federal Constituency. I stand to second the motion, the second leg of the motion, that the matter is urgent enough for us to set aside our rules and take it now. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Abajide, make it as fast as possible.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker. I remain Leke Abajide, a member representing the good people of Yagba Federal Constituency. I'm from Kogi State. I rise to move the name for Nigeria Telecommunication Commission (NCC) to investigate private internet service providers in Nigeria. Knows that numerous internet providers, ISPs, have managed to evade accountability for their widespread inefficiency, feeble and inferior service delivery, while consumers are compelled to persistently pay for inadequate services due to the apparent absence of regulations governing the pricing and service provision, thereby enable them to exploit Nigerians. Further note that urgent service, frequent outages, slow speeds, and inconsistent connectivity are widespread issues faced daily by consumers as in this digital age. Efficient internet connection is a necessity, not a luxury. Concern that consumers sometimes experience service outages for more than an aggregate of 2 weeks in a single month from ISPs with no mechanism for refunding subscription fees, thus perpetuating a disregard for consumer rights and leading to exploitation. Also concerned that Legend, an ISP operating in Abuja, charges its subscriber a flat monthly prepaid rate, despite knowing that its services are frequently interrupted. For example, this company offers various tariff rates, which with the highest being approximately 83,000 per month, yet it rarely delivers uninterrupted services for even half of the month. Further concerned that this company deliberately provides reliable services only a few days preceding monthly billing, deceiving customers to renew subscription under the first impression of satisfactory performance, before immediately reverting to its persistent inadequate services level, presenting an unethical business model of exploitation of consumers that require accountability to regulators. Worried that regulatory agencies have so far condoned the activities of inefficient ISPs to the detriment of consumers. Also worried that the inefficiency of ISPs and their exploitative practice have far-reaching consequences on Nigerian society, hindering progress and negatively impacting business and economic activities. Aware that by addressing the inefficiency of ISP and promoting accountability, we can create a fair and inclusive digital landscape that empowers individuals, strengthens the economy, and fosters social progress. The House hereby resolved. Urge the NCC and relevant agencies to develop a consumer protection framework that includes provision for automatic compensation or refund for prolonged service outages or significant deviation from advertised safe levels. 2, also urge NCC to initiate a policy of pay as you go to all ISPs in order to minimize high level of exploitation by ISPs for service not rendered. 3, direct the House Committee on Communications to investigate and report back to the House in 2 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes.
Right Honorable Speaker, my colleagues, I'm Hussein Mohammed Jallo, representing the Federal Constituency of Kaduna State. I hereby second the motion ably moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Communication. Honorable Jonathan.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Gaza Jonathan Befi, and I represent the people of Karu Kefi Kokona Federal Constituency of Nasarawa State. I rise under Order 8 Rule 5 that you allow me take a matter of urgent public importance and equally to request that a relevant rule be suspended. And the subject matter is the need to investigate alleged fraudulent allocation of title documents to some real estate developers before the appointment of the Minister of the FCT. I so move.
Any seconder? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Dixon Taki. I represent Makodi Guma Federal Constituency. I'm from Plenary State. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise this morning to second the motion as ably moved by my colleague from Nasarawa State, Honorable Gaza. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion that is urgent to be heard now, that people's houses are being pushed down, people are suffering and dying, and this has to do with allocation that happened before the minister came on board. That gap, that is what this motion is all about. That before the minister came on board, certain things happen, and it's affecting lives and properties there. That is urgent enough to be heard now. Any seconder? Yes, Attorney.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Attorney Matthew Mogu, I represent the good people of Abombise, Ngopala Federal Constituency. I am from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the second leg of the motion, which says that it is urgent for this motion to be heard now. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Gaza, with the speed of light, please.
They are also aware that the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu was sworn in on May 29th, 2024, making the start of the 4-year term as President and Kashim Shettima as the Vice President. The House is also aware that the current Minister of the FCT, Nelson Wike, assumed office as the FCT Minister on the 21st of August 2023. However, the House observed that in the period of May 29, 2023 to August 21st, 2023, several title documents of land in the FCT were issued to some real estate developers in a highly suspicious manner. Concerned that some of the lands affected were subject to litigation which were yet to be resolved, but disturbed that some of the beneficiaries of these alleged fraudulent allocations are already using them to forcefully grab, dislodge, and equally inflict harm on landowners, which is a recipe for further conflict. Convinced that if the title documents of land is fraudulently issued or procured, whatever is built on, it should not stand in the interest of the public. The House therefore resolves to A, investigate all allocations of land in the name of the Minister of the FCT Abuja given within the period of 29th May 2023 to the 21st August 2023 when the office was vacant. Secondly, that all such lands which are subject to litigation or multiple allocations should be identified and their allocations withdrawn by the Minister pending a resolution of the matter. And 3, mandate the relevant committee to investigate and report back to the House within 3 weeks. I so move.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes. Not you behind. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Yusuf Kure Baraji, representing the good people of Boso Paikoro Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Niger State. I rise this morning to second the motion ably moved by my brother. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Amendment.
Amendment?
Mr. Speaker?
Yes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I remain Fataba Olushola. I represent the good people of Ado Ekiti, Report the Federal Constituency. I'm from Ekiti State. My amendment to the motion this morning. My amendment has to do with the extension of times, simply because some allocation might have been backdated. So I want to move that the time frame should be extended till January 2023 till August 2023. I so amend. Thank you, sir.
Any seconder to the amendment? Did you hear what the amendment was? Honorable Ginger, you're raising your hand.
I say it should be extended to accommodate 2023.
The what? I didn't hear you.
He said the time frame should be extended to accommodate 2023.
2023. Do you have anything to say about that, Gaza?
I can second. We are investigating a period where there was no minister on seat.
So let's not go outside the scope of the motion, please. Please, let's not go outside the scope of that particular motion so that we don't drag it. Do you wish to drop your amendment, please?
No.
Do you wish to step down your motion for amendment? We are remaining within the scope of that prayer. It says the dates are clear. You want to stay there.
My reason for that being that there could be a situation whereby some allocation must have been backdated before the time frame. That is why I'm moving that amendment, sir.
Okay, you're standing by your amendment. Any seconder to that amendment? Ginger, you can now second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Very dear colleagues. My name is Ginger Obina Onwusibe. I represent Isialangwa North, Isialangwa South Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the amendment. I so second.
Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of the motion as amended say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on FCT. Most distinguished colleagues, the first business of the day is presentation of 21 bills. And I invite the clerk to read their short titles.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. Nigerian Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Alteration Bill 2024, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Alteration Bill 2024, first reading. Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Sabwa Katsina State Bill 2024, first reading. Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Alteration Bill 2024.
Sorry, is Chris Nkwanta in the house? Please approach the chair.
Federal Medical Centers Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Institute of Education and Planning Administration Bill 2024, first reading. Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Alteration Bill 2024, first reading. Citizenship Benefit Bill 2024, first reading. Southeast Erosion Control Commission Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. Northwest Development Commission Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. National Farm Settlement Development Commission Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. National Institute for Organic Agriculture and Food Safety Research, Ulona North, Isuakwato, Abia State Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024, first reading. Federal Capital Territory University Abaji Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. Federal Medical Centers Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. FCT Health Insurance Agency Establishment Bill 2024, first reading. FCT Signage and Advertisement Agency Establishment Bill 2024, first reading.
Thank you, Clerk. Most distinguished colleagues, the second business of the day is presentation of reports of the Committee of Federal Capital Territory on the bill for an act to authorize the issue from the Federal Capital Territory Administration Statutory Revenue Fund of the Federal Capital Territory Administration account the total sum of 98,500,000,000 only for capital projects for the service of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, for the financial ending on 31st December 2024. This is standing in the name of Honorable Aliyu Mokhtar Betara. Honorable members will recall that the bill was referred to the committee on Wednesday, 22nd May 2024. The report is ready for presentation. Honorable Betara is invited to present the report. Honorable Betara, please move the motion.
Honorable Speaker,
Honorable colleagues, my name is Mukhtar Betra Aliu. I represent the good people of Biu, Bayo, Kwekusarshani. I'm from Borno State. Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, that this House do receive report of Committee on Federal Capital Territory, the bill for an act to authorize the issue of Federal Capital Territory Administration Statutory Revenue Fund of the Federal Capital Territory Administration account, the sum of 98,500,000,000 for this service of the Federal Capital Territory for the financial year ending 31st December 2024. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Is there any member of the FCT committee here? Any member? Is the deputy chairman here? Second. I want members to second. We're going all the way back. Yes. Yeah, if you're standing, go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Speaker, Right Honorable members of this Honorable House, my names are Right Honorable Bashir Zubairu Usman, representing Bindungwari Giwa Federal Constituency of Kaduna State. Mr. Speaker, I beg to second.
Motion has been moved. This motion has been seconded, especially by members of this committee. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Betara, you may now lay the report. Most distinguished colleagues, the first order of the day is consolidation of two bills. Honorable members may wish to know that the bills are on the same subject matter. I now invite the Chairman, Committee on Rules and Business to move that the bills be so consolidated. Honorable Chairman, please.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Francis Ejirogane Waives, my name, and I represent the entire people of Ugele North, Ugele South, and Udu. I'm from Delta State. I rise to move for a consolidation of two bills. A bill for an act to amend the National Tobacco Control Act 2015 and to cure certain defects in the act, ensure its effective implementation in Nigeria, and address the lacuna that may be easily exploited by the tobacco industry in Nigeria and for related matters, HB 47. B, a bill for an act to amend the National Tobacco Smoking Control Act 2015 to impose stiffer penalties for smoking of tobacco in public places and for related matters, HB 1151. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Chairman, Rules and Business. Any seconder? Please, can you second this motion?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable George Bezima Kozodinobi. I represent the good people of Njikok and Chadunikov Federal Constituency. I rise to second the motion heavily moved by my colleague. I say second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Committee on Rules and Business, please schedule a date for the commencement of debate on the general principle of this bill. Honorable colleagues, you may recall that the first motion that was moved on a matter of urgent public importance had to do with people who were trapped in the mining site, and I think there's a loss of life to that, and they prayed for 1 minute silence. May we now rise to observe that 1 minute silence, please. 1 minute silence. the soul of the departed rest in perfect peace. Most respected colleagues, the second order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, to establish and empower the Electoral Offences Commission to provide for the investigation, the prosecution, and adjudication of electoral offences and for related matters. This is standing in the name of Honorable Aminu Jamo Daura. Honorable members recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 7th of May 2024. And I invite Honorable Daura to move that the bill be now read the second time. It's a straightforward bill. Please move straight to the point.
Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleagues, good afternoon. This is a bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Cap C23 laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004 to establish and empower the Electoral Offences Commission to provide for the investigation, prosecution, and adjudication of electoral offences and for related matters.
Any seconder to this motion? Seconder to the motion. Yes, Attorney.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Speaker, and distinguished colleagues. My name is Barrister Jesse Okejo Onakalos. I represent Nigerians, especially the habit of Lagos. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, I rise to second that this bill be read the second time, so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Dara, you can now lead your debate, but make it straight to the point because the subject matter is well known to us so that we can save some time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The background and rationale of this bill, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, is for the integrity of our electoral process is the bedrock of our democracy. Ensuring free, fair, and credible election is not just a constitutional duty, but a moral imperative. Unfortunately, our electoral process has been marred by various offenses, including vote buying, ballot snatching, violence, and fraud. This malpractice undermines the credibility of our elections and erode public trust in our democratic institutions. Mr. Speaker, as you said, this is straightforward. For us, for this bill to allow for Election Offences Commission to take up most of our electoral offences to unburden on the courts and the police. This is my submission, Mr. Speaker. As you said, I should be brief.
Thank you very much. Honorable members, the question is that the bill be read the second time. And it's a straightforward bill. That's what we'll be asking. For those in favor of this motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, please read the long title of the bill.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to establish and empower the Electoral Offences Commission to provide for the investigation, prosecution, and adjudication of electoral offences and for related matters. Second reading.
Thank you, Clerk. Bill is referred to Committee on Constitutional Review. Honorable colleagues, the third order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to amend the National Health Insurance Authority Act 2021 to establish National Social Register NSR as the primary identification tool for the disbursement of the vulnerable group funds and for related matters. This is standing in the name of Honorable Adedayo Samuel Adesola. Honorable members who recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 1st November 2023. And I invite Honorable Adedayo to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Adedayo, please make it as quick as possible if you're in the House.
Right Honorable Speaker,
my colleagues, my name is Dr. Adeshola Samuel Adedayo. I represent the people of Apapa Federal Constituency. I am from the state of aquatic splendor, the state of excellence, the 7th largest economy in Black Africa, the cosmopolitan and liberal state. I urge my colleagues this morning to allow me, this afternoon, to allow me to lead a vital debate on a bill for an act to amend the National Health Insurance Authority Act 2022 to establish the National Social Register, NSR, as the primary identification tool for the disbursement of the Vulnerable Group Fund and for other related matters. I so move.
Thank you. Any seconder? Not you behind the man.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleague, my name is Architect Larry Okmola. I represent the good people of Surulere 2 Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I ask that the bill be moved for the second time. I so move. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Lanre. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Adedayo, please lead your debate. Make it fast, please.
Thank you.
Go to the meat of the debate.
All right, Honorable Speaker, and my esteemed colleagues, I thank you for this privilege and opportunity to lead the debate for this important bill. Mr. Speaker, my respected colleagues, I seek your kind permission to lead the debate again on this very important bill, which seeks to amend the National Health Insurance Authority Act of 2022 by establishing the National Social Register as the primary identification tool for the disbursement of the Vulnerable Group Fund and for other related matters. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read for the first time in these hallowed chambers on 1st of November 2023. The bill primarily seeks to amend the National Health Insurance Authority Act 2022 by inserting in Section 28, subsection 3, and renumbered accordingly as set out below. 28.3, the National Social Register, NSR, shall be the primary identification tool for the disbursement of the Vulnerable Group Fund. Mr. Speaker, my honorable members, recall that the National Social Register is a repository of information about potential beneficiaries for multiple social assistance programs that share a common population of interest, but not necessarily same eligibility approach. The National Social Register basically captures the poor and vulnerable households, PVHHS for short, in the country, and those are the groups which the National Health Insurance Authority Act 2022 was meant to protect. Mr. Speaker, my distinguished colleagues, it should be noted that the National Health Insurance Authority has a mandatory role to protect the health interests of the indigent and vulnerable as stated in Section 3, subsection N and subsection Q of the Act as outlined below. Section 3, subsection N devises a mechanism for ensuring that the basic health care needs of indigent are adequately provided for. Section 3, subsection Q, in conjunction with that, states, devise a mechanism for ensuring that the basic health care needs of the vulnerable persons are adequately protected for. Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleagues and members, this is a very straightforward piece of legislation that seeks to protect the health interests of the poor and vulnerable households in Nigeria as intended by the National Health Insurance Authority Act. I therefore appeal for your overwhelming support that the bill be read for the second time and refer to the relevant committee of the House for further legislative action. Please, thank you for your time. I so move.
Thank you very much. Honorable members, the question is that the bill be now read the second time. Those in favor of this, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, you are invited to read the long title of the bill.
Thank you, sirs.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to amend the National Health Insurance Authority Act 2021 to establish National Social Register as the primary identification tool for the disbursement of vulnerable group funds and for related matters. Second reading.
Thank you, Clerk. The bill is referred to Committee on Healthcare Services. The fourth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to amend Federal Medical Center Act to provide for the establishment of Federal Medical Center Damasak, Borno State, and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Malam Buka Ghana. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time Thursday, 5th October 2023, and I invite Honorable Ghana to move that the bill be now read the second time. Is Honorable Ghana here? Honorable Ghana is not in the house. Please, Chairman, Rules and Business, move that the bill be stepped down by the leave of the House.
Yeah, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I move that the bill by Honorable Ghana be stepped down by leave of the House. I so move.
Bill is hereby stepped down by bill of the House. The fifth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to establish Federal Technical and Vocational Training Center, ABA, to promote training, certification, and registration of trained artisans, to ensure effective provision of technical services in the execution of both public and private capital projects in Nigeria, and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Alexander Mascot Ikweche. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the 1st May 2024. I now invite Honorable Ikweche to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Ikweche, is he in the House?
Right Honorable Speaker,
yes.
I doubt his presence. I plead that it be stepped down. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Bill stepped down by the leave of the House. Most distinguished colleagues, the sixth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to establish Chartered Institute of Public Health Studies, an administration charged with responsibility of advancing the study, training, and practice of public health management and administration in Nigeria and for related matters. This is standing in the name of Honorable Ali Adeyemi Taofik and Honorable Shehu Saleh Rijua. Honorable members will record that the bills were consolidated on Wednesday, 28 February 2024. I now invite Honorable Rijua to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Ali, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Shehu Saleh Rijau, representing Magama Rijau Federal Constituency of Niger State. Mr. Speaker, I want to urge my colleagues to allow me to lead debate for a bill to establish Chartered Institute of Public Health Studies and Administration of Nigeria. I so move.
Any seconder to this motion? Yes. Doctor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished colleagues, I rise this afternoon to second the motion that the bill for the establishment of Chartered Institute of Public Health Studies and Administration be read the second time. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those in support of this motion say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You may now lead your debate.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Please go to the meat of the debate. We have a lot of debate today.
Okay, so Mr. Speaker, okay, let me just go. The Nigerian health sector is in no doubt one of the cardinal sectors whose successful reform will definitely shape the direction and pace of national economic growth and development. However, the sector has witnessed several years of neglect, decay of infrastructure, poor funding, and inappropriate human resources management, coupled with closer depletion of trained personnel. That's the chain. The role of Chartered Institute of Public Health Studies and Administration, and indeed the health sector, is crucial. Their special program and health development activities include, among others, 1, to to expose their members to world-class technological advancement in the field of public health science and their operations. 2, to encourage research in the public health science by exposing the members to recent research development in Premier Research Council. And the beauty of this bill is that there is no annual appropriation from any tier of government. It means the council is going to rely on fees paid by its members, just as what is obtainable in other professional bodies such as ICANN. So please, I want to plead with my honorable colleagues to allow this bill, or to support this bill, to support this bill to be read for the second time. I so move.
Thank you very much for making it straight to the point. Honorable colleagues, the question is that the bill be read a second time. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This bill is, clerk, please ring the log title of the bill, please.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish Chartered Institute of Public Health Studies and Administration, charged with responsibility of advancing the study, training, and practice of public health management and administration in Nigeria and for related matters. Second reading.
This bill is referred to Committee on Health Institution. The seventh order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to provide for the establishment of Federal College of Nursing, Midwifery and Health Sciences, Damagun, Fune, Yobe State, and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Muhammad Boba Jajare. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 28 November 2023. And I invite Honorable Jajare to move that the bill be now read the second time. Honorable Jajare.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My most respected honorable colleagues, I want to move that you permit me lead the debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to establish the Federal College of Nursing, Midwifery and Health Sciences in Damagum, Fune Local Government, Yobe State, HB 1022. I so move.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes, you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. Kwamoti Beatrice Lowry, representing Jamsa Numa Lamude Federal Constituency. I second has moved. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Beatrice. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please lead your debate, please. Go for the meat and then...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As quickly as possible.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, we all know today's world where emphasis is shifting on skills acquisition. And nursing and midwifery school provides graduates with broad and stable career paths. More so, it gives the students more hands-on experience. The school, when established, will infuse students with broad scientific and medical knowledge while providing opportunity for specialization. The bill is very important to the people of Yobe State, as the effect of Boko Haram insurgency over the last 13 years has seriously affected the education and training of our nurses, midwives, and other healthcare providers. This bill will help in producing more nurses, midwives, and health officers in Yobe and the neighboring states of Borno, Bauchi, Gombe, Jigawa, the entire Northeast geopolitical zone, and the country at large. Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleagues, it may interest you to note that Yobe State in its entirety does not currently have a federal health institution. This bill will therefore ameliorate the gap creating in training of our health service providers, thereby bringing healthcare training and services closer to the people. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my constituents and the entire people of Yobe State are in dire need of a college of nursing, midwifery, and health sciences to not only fill the huge gap and address the dearth of healthcare personnel within and outside the state, but also create employment opportunities for unemployed youths and women, thus reducing and cushioning the effect of insurgency that has affected the state in the last 13 years. Without taking much of our time, I humbly urge my honorable colleagues and Mr. Speaker to support that the bill be read a second time. I so move. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Judge. Honorable colleagues, the question is that the bill be now read the second time. Those in favor of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act provide for the establishment of Federal College of Nursing, Midwifery and Health Sciences, Damagum, Fune, Yobe State, and for related matters. Second reading.
This bill is referred to Committee on Health Institutions. The eighth order of the day is a motion. Okay, before we do these motions, let me make an announcement. Honorable members, notification of vacancy in the seat of Babura Gaki Federal Constituency, Jigawa. I wish to notify honorable members of the House of Representatives pursuant to Section 68, Sub 1, Paragraph B of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, that the seat of Babura Gaki Federal Constituency of Jigawa State has become vacant. This vacancy is a result of the death of Honorable Esa Dogonyaro on 10th May 2024, which was announced at the House Plenary on 14th May 2024. This notification is in fulfillment of Section 68, Subsection 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, and for the records. Signed, my humble self, Right Honorable Benjamin Carlo, Deputy Speaker.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
What is your point of order, please?
Mr. Speaker, Yusuf Gaddi is my name. I represent Panshin Kanki Kanam. I came under Order 6, Rule 1, Sub 1, 2, 3. For the purpose of time, I may not read it. Matters of privilege. Mr. Speaker, sometimes early this week, I came across publication specifically on the 3rd of this month in the Sun newspaper and other national dailies, alleging that some members of the House of Representatives, irrespective of political parties, have paid a solidarity visit to the governor, to the executive governor of Rivers State in Rivers State, Governor Fubora, numbering about, one of the publications say 50, another publication say 40. Mr. Speaker, it created an insinuation that not only my privilege, but the privilege of the members of the House were breached to an extent that they are thinking we are political. In the true sense of the word, Mr. Speaker, Committee on Local Content, led by Honorable Buma, were on oversight function to Rivers State, and they paid a visit to greet the governor. Unfortunately, it was alleged in the publication, not established, but I read it, that one of our colleagues have issued a press statement alleging that the delegation was in Rivers State Government House for solidarity visit with the governor. It is good to pay solidarity visit, but not a visit that members could be misrepresented. Is Honorable Ikenga. So I urge the House, Mr. Speaker, to find out this publication and equally interact with Honorable Ikenga in determining whether there was a delegation of 40 or 50 members of the House to pay a solidarity to, so that we will not be politically misrepresented. We have a committee on ethics and privileges. They can't do that and report back maybe within 3 or 4 weeks for us to know the authenticity of the statement issued to the press as well as the visit to the governor. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Privileges are not debated. Privileges are not debated.
Please, we go to
No, whether they have this.
page 36 of our rules, you will see other 6. And everything that happened that has to do with privilege. It's well listed there. One of which is that a member who feels that his rights have been breached or is affected by an action of anyone will come relying on these other 6. And he's allowed to do that without notice. He has not notified us. And when he presents it, our rule says it's not subject to debate. So he has raised an issue that the leadership will look into. He's saying that when the chair is speaking, you have to keep your point of order until the chair addresses the issue that is addressing. Please. It's his right, and he's protected to raise the issue he has raised under privilege. It is the duty of the leadership to look at what has been raised and take steps towards investigating it. The House also has instruments, platform, mechanisms for investigation, which is ethics and privilege. We can, if we see substance in what has been presented, and ask the leadership to call the gentleman, the honorable member in question, to address it, or we'll refer it to the right committee to look into it. So I don't think this is subject to debate. If your point of order has to do with this, it is overruled. But if it has to do with other issues outside this, you can bring it up. And
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order, Mr. Speaker. He has ruled.
please, can you turn off your microphone, please? So the matter you have raised concerns all of us. If our name was dragged to Port Harcourt as if the House attended a political function, we need to look into it.
Mr. Speaker, that is not correct. That is not correct.
You are not protected to make any comment, please. When the committee invites, you can address it, or you can come under personal explanation. Not
my right is being impinged upon on the floor right here. I need to defend it, not in committee. He should have made his complaint to a committee.
Which you are right. Which of you are right? Are you the one that he referred to?
I attended.
So wait
and I
until
need to explain.
We have not asked you for any explanation. That is not how the parliament works. We are orderly here. It is not a marketplace, please. He has the right to come under privilege, and we follow the rules that guide us. He wasn't be settled here. He doesn't have to be settled here. He has raised an issue that is affecting him. We are not saying yes, he's right or he's wrong. But we have to use the instruments of the House to investigate. It's not a personal attack, and please let us take it.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order.
What is your point of order? Edit.
Thank you, the Speaker of the People's Parliament. Mark Eset is my name, speaking for the good people of Uyo, Nsadatai, Oran, and Ibesi Bosutan Federal Constituency of Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, still under Order 6, privileges. Mr. Speaker, in as much as I don't want to join issue with my colleague, and when issues of privileges come up, a member, by this standing order, which is our rules, have the right to express himself, and as you rightly said, such matters cannot be debated upon.
So while referring the matter of privilege to the committee, if necessary, because in my opinion, I don't see anything here. The said paper publication, Mr. Speaker, if I understood my colleague well, he did not say a representative of the House of Reps. He said some members of the House of Reps. There is freedom of association. Mr. Speaker, bringing such a matter to this Hallowed Chambers, I think this House has important issues that pertains to the nation, that bringing personal issues to the chambers. Mr. Speaker, I don't think we should discuss these issues.
Honorable Lesed.
The House was not represented, but there is freedom of association.
Your point of order is ruled out of order. We must be guided. The purpose of setting up a committee to look into the rules to guide the House is for us to have orderliness in the House. You cannot come from the back door to debate a matter of privilege. You cannot use privilege to debate privilege. If he has exercised his right, allow us to investigate. He might be right, he might be wrong. To begin to attack him and his position is assuming as if you are wrong. You are beginning to present yourself as if you are, what he's saying, what he's alleging is correct. Allow the leadership to look at the integrity of this presentation and thereafter take a position on it. Please let us not drag this any further. Like I mentioned initially, we have a lot on our order paper. Let us be fast so that we can round up. Thank you for understanding. I really thank you for understanding. And I'm sure the leadership you can show your interest for the leadership to invite you for a conversation when we are handling this. That's a better way to address this. Thank you very much. Honorable colleagues, the eighth order of the day is a motion on reconsideration of outstanding bills from preceding assembly. And this is standing in the name of Honorable Francis E. Wyfer. Honorable Wyfer is invited to move the motion. Chairman, Rules and Business, please.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Francis Ejirogane Wyfer is my name, and I represent the entire people of Ugele North, Ugele South, and Udu. I rise to move a motion for the reconsideration of outstanding bills.
Please let the House not be rowdy. We are on live television, please. Please take your seats, please. Go ahead, Chairman.
Reconsideration of outstanding bills from preceding assembly. 1, National Inland Waterways Authority Act, Repeal and Enactment Bill 2023 HB 790. Chartered Institute of Healthcare Management of Nigeria Establishment Bill 2024 HB 1260. Chartered Institute of Human Capital Development of Nigeria Establishment Bill 2024 HB 1261. Chartered Institute of Export and Commodity Brokers of Nigeria Establishment Bill 2024 HB 1262. Auctioneers Registration Council of Nigeria Establishment Bill 2024 HB 1508. Maize Export Prohibition Bill 2024 HB 1508. Federal University of Education Numan Adamawa State Establishment Bill 2024 HB 1799. The House knows that pursuant to Order 12 through 17, A, B, C, and D of the standing orders, the House may, upon being regazetted or circulated, reconsider in the Committee of the Whole without commencing de novo the bills whose report were presented by the committee before consideration, passed by the House and forwarded to the Senate for concurrence, for which no concurrence was made or negative, passed by the House and forwarded by the Senate and forwarded to the House, for which no concurrence was made or negative, passed by the preceding assembly and forwarded to the President for assent, but for which assent or withholding thereof was not communicated before the end of the term of the preceding assembly. Also notes that the aforementioned bills were passed by the preceding assembly and forwarded to the President for assent, but for which assent or withholding thereof was not communicated before the end of the term of the last assembly.
The House to order, Chief Whip.
Aware that the bills...
Order. Order in the House, please. Order. Please take your seats and have order.
Aware that the bills were read for the first time as HB 790, 1260, 1261, 1262, 1508, 1509, and 1799 respectively, the House resolves to recommit the bills to the Committee of the Whole for consideration. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Please, Minority Leader, can you second, please?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues. Although I wanted to raise issues against this motion, but I'm asked to second it.
Please second.
I will therefore very reluctantly step down all the issues I have and second the motion. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Bill committed to the Committee of the Whole. Minority Leader, rectify with Chairman Rules and Business on your concerns. The ninth order of the day is a motion on review of the Nigerian curriculum for primary and secondary schools in line with current global market needs and contemporary realities. Standing in the name of Honorable Bamidele Salam, Honorable Salam is invited to move the motion. Please go to the meat of the motion because of our time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Bamidele Salam, representing the fantastic people of Ede North, Egbedore, Ejigbo Federal Constituency of Osho State. Mr. Speaker, I stand this afternoon, to move a motion on the need for a review of the Nigerian curriculum. And I say the House notes that Nigeria's traditional curriculum for primary and secondary schools faces challenges compared to advanced nations. While it equips students with knowledge, it prioritizes rote learning over practical skills like critical thinking and problem solving, which are very crucial in current labor market. The curriculum might have a stronger focus on national subjects, potentially limiting exposure to global perspectives necessary to navigate the intercontinental world. It often falls short in A, developing critical thinking and problem solving, B, equipping graduates with industry-relevant skills, C, embracing technological advancements. Aware that the world is in flux, skills needed to thrive are constantly evolving. Evaluation of current educational systems. To bridge this gap, a comprehensive review of educational programs at all levels is essential. Worried that the curriculum prioritizes theoretical knowledge and rote memorization over equipping students with practical skills increasingly demanded by the globalized job market, and this could leave Nigerian graduates unprepared for the realities of workplace expectations. Also worried that Nigerian curriculum, compared to advanced countries, lacks...
Order, please.
Lack sufficient technology integration, hindering digital literacy skills necessary to thrive in a tech-driven world. Concerned that the rigid curriculum structure limits student exploration and overlook global perspectives, potentially again hindering graduate adaptability and competitiveness in the intercontinental world. Finally, also concerned that a heavy reliance on standardized tests restricts opportunities for fostering critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills. The House resolved to, 1, urge the Federal Ministry of Education, in conjunction with state ministries of education, to conduct a comprehensive review of the curriculum across primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions, align the curriculum with evolving global market demands, emphasizing skills like critical thinking, problem-solving, digital literacy, and adaptability. C, integrate practical applications, promote critical thinking and innovation, and enhance digital literacy. D, nurture essential soft skills like communications, teamwork, and interpersonal skills. E, address resource disparities and ensure equitable access to qualified teachers, updated learning materials, and proper infrastructure. And F, incorporate a global perspective, broadening the curriculum to encompass international issues and fostering global citizenship. And 2, Mr. Speaker, to mandate the Committee on Basic Education and Services and University Education to ensure compliance. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
It's a very long motion. We should try and make it as short as possible. Those, any seconder to this motion?
Amendment, please.
Any seconder to this motion?
Amendment, please.
Yes, room. You have to second first before amendments.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Right Honorable Kabir Alasarurum. I represent Honorable Kure Chebe Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion as moved by my brother and colleague, Honorable Bamidele Salam. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Before I put the question, amendment? Let me have it. We'll take one amendment, yes?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Shino Oyedeji. I represent the people of Isenyi, Tesuwaju, Kajola, and Iwajo Federal Constituency. I am from Oyo State. I propose an amendment to include that the Federal Ministry of Education, considering the existing objective of education in Nigeria, should look into the implementation strategy of the existing policy on education in Nigeria. Because most of all these things that is raised in this motion...
Which prayer are you amending? Are you amending a prayer or adding to the prayer?
I am adding to this prayer, please.
Uh-huh.
Yes. That the Federal Ministry of Education should consider a review of the implementation strategies of the existing policy on education in Nigeria. There is one that is ongoing, and because of the failure of the Federal Ministry...
No, let's vote on it, please. Any seconder to that? Yes, go.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, Honorable Uchenna Harris Okonkwo, representing the people of Idemili North and South Federal Constituency, and that is in Anambra State. I rise to second the amendment ably moved by my colleague. I so second.
Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those in support of the amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of the motion as amended say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Basic Education and Services and University Education. The 10th order of the day is a motion on a call to establish data security across the country. Standing in the name of Honorable Kabiru Al-Hassan Usman Runrum. Honorable Runrum is invited to move the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Kabir Alasarurum. I represent Honorable Kure Chebe Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from Kano. Mr. Speaker, my respected colleagues, I rise to move for the establishment of Nigerian correctional centers, armed security guard, and correctional data security across the country. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Any seconder to this motion? Not you, Maki. Not you, Maki. Behind, yes?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I'm Honorable Engineer Sani Bala, representing Sanyawa Unchi Federal Constituency, and I'm from Kano State. I stand to second the motion as ably moved by Honorable Alasan Rurum. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those in support of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Rurum.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The House notes that the incessant attack on custodial facilities of Nigerian Correctional Service and the frequent escape of inmates convicted and awaiting trial have become a very dangerous trend as they portend grave danger to society and has become an embarrassment to the country's security architecture. The House also notes that the recent rainstorm incident in Niger State, which resulted in the escape of 118 inmates, has again brought attention to the worrisome state of the nation's correctional center security architecture and the looming danger ahead. The House, aware that from September 2015 to July 2023, there have been reported cases of about 17 jailbreaks across Nigeria, resulting in over 7,000 escapees. Given that freedom officials are not properly trained to be infantry and confrontational, making it very difficult to repel such attacks, hence the need to put in place upgraded freedom facilities with better security armed guards, walls, perimeter fences, and solid gates, and the installation of modern equipment to easily detect security breaches and curb further attacks. Worried that the grave implication of the jailbreak is the fact that the criminals have returned to society and their refusal to go back to prison indicate that they will continue to perpetrate more atrocities, leading to the further breakdown of security across the country. Believe that prison break constitutes a threat to national security and stringent actions must be taken to avoid further incidences. Resolve 1, as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to immediately set up a judicial panel of inquiry on prison attacks in the country and ensure that assault on the entire security apparatus of Nigeria do not occur, and 2, mandate the committees of Interior and Reformatory Institutions to interpass with the relevant federal government agencies to constitute threat management in correctional centers across the country and collect data of inmates by enrollment in them in the National Identity Number System and report back within 4 weeks for further legislative action. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
It's a straightforward motion. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Interior and Reformatory Institutions. The 11th order of the day is a motion on the need to complete the abandoned dredging of the Calabar Seaport. Standing in the name of Honorable Alex Ebona and 7 others, Honorable Ebona is invited to move the motion. It's an infrastructure motion, so you just do justice to it and go to the prayers.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleagues, my name is Dr. Alex Ebona. I represent Abiyako Federal Constituency. I'm from Cross River State. The motion is for the need to complete the abandoned dredging of the Calabar Seaport, sponsored by me and 7 other colleagues from Cross River State. The House note that the Calabar Seaport is the oldest seaport in Nigeria, shipping goods such as palm oil to Europe and other parts of the world as far back as the 16th century. Also note that the port was privately administered and operated by various shipping companies, including John Holt, until December 1960, when the federal government took over the port facility from the SY operators and invested them in the Nigeria Port Authority. I won't go back to, let me do a synopsis of the whole piece. It's a very important emotion. Further, aware that in 2014, the administration of the former President Goodluck Jonathan renewed sense of optimism initiated Calabar Channel Management CCM, a joint venture company between Nigeria Port Authority and the consortium company led by Niger Global Engineering and Technical Company Limited, with the mandate to dredge the port. Concerned that the CCM was reported to have commenced work on the dredging, the current reality is that the port is yet to be dredged. Consider that the completion of the Calabar Seaport could discongest the Lagos port and reduce the hardship of the waiting longer hours to clear goods. Resolve. 1. All the Minister of Transport to re-award the dredging of the seaport to a reputable company with a mandate to complete the project within a specified time frame. 2, also urge the Nigeria Port Authority to supervise the project and ensure a standard depth is established to enable large vessels to bet in line with the best global practice. 3, mandate the Committee on Port and Harbor to investigate the contract awarded since 2016 to 2014, respectively, to determine why the contract were abandoned by the contractors and report within 4 weeks for further legislative action. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I so move.
Please, second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Danladi Suleiman Agwe, member representing the good and very fantastic people of Lokoja Kogi Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I hereby second the motion ably moved by my honorable colleague. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Amendment, Mr. Speaker.
Kuya, let's hear from you. We'll take only one amendment. We don't have time.
No, yes. My name is Ademore Kuye, representing Shomolu Federal Constituency. I'm from Lagos State. I wish to amend prayer number 1 to change Ministry of Transport to Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, because all the agencies mentioned here now are under that new ministries. That's almost.
Any seconder to this amendment? Any seconder to the amendment? Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker and distinguished honorable colleagues. My name remains Honorable Engineer Dominic Ifeanyi Okafor. I represent the hardworking people of Agata Federal Constituency. I'm from Anambra State, the light of the nation. I rise this afternoon to second the amendment able moved by my colleague. I hear, sir.
Those in support of this amendment say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of the motion as amended say aye.
Amendment.
Those against say nay. We're only taking one amendment on that.
Mr. Speaker, is very important. It's
no,
very, important.
Come with your motion. Please come with your own motion. Only one amendment on any of these motions. We don't have time. There are so many of them. Thank you. The 11th order of the day is a motion. Oh, sorry. It's referred to Committee on Ports and Harbor. The 11th order of the day is a motion on abandonment of the Baban Lamba Sharam Road rehabilitation project in Plateau State, standing in the name of Honorable Yusuf Adamu Gadi. Honorable Gadi is invited to move the motion. It's infrastructure. Gadi, just mention the title and the prayer, please. Only the title and the prayer.
I'm Yusuf Adamu Gadi. I represent Panshinkanke Kanam Federal Constituency. The title of this motion is Abandonment of Babanlamba Sharam Road Rehabilitation Project in Plateau State, standing in my name. And the prayer of the motion, Mr. Speaker, as directed by you, is that the House should resolve to mandate the Committee on Works to conduct an oversight function to find out the reason for the non-completion of the rehabilitation of the Babanlamba Sharam Road by Rig Rock Construction Nigeria Limited, and to ensure a review of the project to make adequate budgetary provisions, and in addition, provide appropriate measures through the federal government of Nigeria's Cook program to finance the project to ensure its timely completion, and report back to this House within 4 weeks for. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Siaka, second. Second, Honorable Siaka.
One and only quintessential speaker with substantial values.
my distinguished honorable leaders and colleagues, Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Isiaka, I speak for and on behalf of the very good people of Ifo Iwekoro Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from the fastest growing economic state in Nigeria by the special grace of God. I'm from Ogun State. I rise, Mr. Speaker, to second this infrastructure motion ably moved by my very dearest friend, Honorable Gandhi. Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues, I so support. Thank you very much, sir.
This motion is referred. Have I asked a question? Please, those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Works. The 13th order of the day is a motion on the need to investigate investment in renewable energy sector and foreign grants received from 2015 till date, standing in the name of Honorable Jesse Joe Onakalose. Honorable Onakalose is invited to move the motion.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Speaker of the People's House, esteemed colleagues. My name is Barrister Jesse Okejo Onakalose. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, I represent Nigerians, especially the heartbeat of Lagos, Oshodo Solot. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, I crave your indulgence this afternoon to support the need to investigate investment in renewable energy sector and foreign grants received from 2015 to date. The House knows that electricity is a critical factor in the economic and social development of every nation. The House recall that in December 2023, the World Bank approved $750 million facility to boost renewable energy in Nigeria, with the objective of providing over 17.5 million Nigerians with improved access to electricity through renewable energy solution. The House will recall that in 2020, the federal government launched a 200 million renewable energy project tagged Nigeria Electrification Project, NEP, to provide off-grid energy to over 105 households in rural communities in Nigeria, with facilities secured from the African Development Bank. For the want of time, Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, the House therefore resolved to mandate the Committee on Renewable Energy to investigate ministries, departments, agencies of the federal government associated with this. Sorry for the cut off transmission. To investigate agencies associated with this investment, procurement and receipt of grant meant to develop renewable energy sector from 2015 to date, and report within 4 weeks for legislative action. Mr. Speaker and distinguished colleagues, I crave your indulgence to support this motion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please, second, accountant.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My highly respected colleagues, Jeremiah Umuru AC is my name, and I represent the people of Akwanga, Nasarawa, Egomamba Federal Constituency. I'm from Nasarawa State. Mr. Speaker, I stand to second the motion ably moved by my friend, Honorable Okiju. I so second, sir.
Thank you very much. It's a straightforward motion.
Amendment.
Amendment. We're only taking one.
Amendment.
Leader, allow the other people to amend. Okay, let me hear you, leader. But straight to the point, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable George Bezima Kozodinobi. I represent the good people of Njikoka and Ocha Dunukofia Federal Constituency. I'm from Anambra State, Mr. Speaker. My amendment is simple. From the dates under review, 2015, I should think that Committee on Power as at then, the Renewable Energy Commission is not in existence then. All these are under power. So I'm amending the Power Committee should be included.
But we have a Committee on Renewable Energy.
Yes, to include Committee on Power, sir.
No, the mandate on renewable energy is only on the Committee on Renewable Energy. No, it has the right. The Renewable Energy Committee has the right to investigate what Power did on renewable energy within the time in question that you are referring to.
Power Ministry may have much of the document.
No, that's what I'm saying, that the Renewable Energy Committee has the right to ask Power to give them information on their action around the renewable energy space. It doesn't have to be Power. So you wish to step down the amendment?
I wish to step it down.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
We're only taking that amendment because of time. Those in support of the motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Renewable Energy. The 14th order of the day is a motion on illegal unbundling, stripping, and misappropriation of assets in Nigerian Postal Services, standing in the name of Honorable Dabo, Ismaila Haruna, and Honorable Ademorin Kuye. Honorable Dabo is invited to move the motion. He's not in the house. Kuye, are you ready to move the motion?
Yes, we have information that this matter already is being investigated by the Committee on Communication, so we wish to step it down, sir.
Thank you very much. Motion stepped down by the leave of the House. Most respected colleagues, the 15th order of the day is a motion on rehabilitation of failed section of Yase, Kusada, Engawa, Dutsi, Shagele Road, standing in the name of Honorable Abubakar Yaha Kusada. Honorable Kusada is invited to move the motion. It's an infrastructure motion. Just give us the title and the prayer, please. Title and prayer. Thank you
very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, former Speaker.
Honorable colleagues, I remain Honorable Abubakar Yahya Kusada. I represent Kenkia Kusada in Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Katsina State. This is a motion on the need to rehabilitate the failed section of Yashe Kusada and Gawa, the Social Gala Road in Katsina State. Mr. Speaker, the prayer of this motion is to add the Federal Ministry of Works and the Federal Roads Maintenance Agency, FAMA, to rehabilitate failed section of Yashe Kusada and Gawa, the Social Gala Road to ease commuters' hardship, and two, mandate the Committee on Works to include the road construction in the 2025 budget estimate. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my good friend. I hope they know you are my good friend. One of the best chairmen when you were the chairman of Federal Character Commission. Gentleman, indeed. Any seconder to that motion? Prince. Prince of Lagos.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm Prince Kayode Moshood Akiolu, representing the good people of Lagos Island Federal Constituency 2. I hereby second the motion ably moved by my brother from Castina. I so second. Thank you very much.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Works. The 16th order of the day is a motion on the need to tackle the dropping standard of education in Nigeria, standing in the name of Honorable Ayodeji Alao Akala. Honorable Akala is invited to move the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues,
I remain Olamiju Wonlo Ayodeji Alawakala, representing Nigerians all the way from Ogbomoso North, Ogbomoso South, and Orire constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from the Payseta State, or your state. Mr. Speaker, I rise this afternoon to raise a motion on the need to tackle the dropping standards of education in Nigeria. The House notes that the introduction of Western education changed the education landscape in Nigeria and placed educated Nigerians on a level playing field globally. Also note that Nigerians have demonstrated educational prowess and capability globally, earning admirable seats in positions that only education provided. Observes that the Nigerian educational sector is facing a continuous decline in standards due to poor funding, inadequate facilities, insufficient teachers, corruption, insecurity, poor supervision, poor policy implementation, and poor attitudes towards schoolwork, while the rise of social media has exposed young children to unsupervised orientation, leading to misplaced priorities and neglect of schoolwork. Worried that the Nigerian school system is plagued with numerous school vices such as education malpractices, cultism, hooliganism, and corruption. The House is alarmed that despite constant reduction in cutoff marks, secondary school students struggle to meet average marks, highlighting the importance of education in societal development, industries, and moral regeneration. The House believes that education is considered the foundation of societal development, moral regeneration, and people's revival, serving as the lifeline of the society. The House is convinced that government must take practical steps to address identified problems in the educational sector and foster the development of youth. The House resolves to 1. Urge the federal government to adequately fund the educational sector in Nigeria. 2. Also urge the Federal Ministry of Education to review and apply stringent policies to the standards of education in Nigeria at all levels. 3. Further urge the Federal Ministry of Education and the Universal Basic Education Commission to work with the Teachers Educational Council of Nigeria, TLCN, and other relevant bodies to monitor the accreditation and strictly regulate the continued professional development of teachers in Nigeria. 4. Again, urge the Federal Ministry of Communication to develop measures to limit social media usage for children below 16 years in Nigeria and mandate the committees on basic education and services and communications to ensure implementation. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, the Honorable House.
Thank you. The man behind the yes. Second.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, my distinguished honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Sani Lawal, representing Zongo Bore Federal Constituency. I'm from Katsina State. I stand here this evening to second the motion heavily moved by my honorable colleague. I so second.
Thank you. It's a straightforward motion. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Basic Education and Services and Communication. Honorable colleagues, the 17th order of the day is a motion on the installation of appropriate metering system by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, standing in the name of Honorable Afupe Moruf Afolabi. Honorable Afolabi is invited to move the motion. There is also infrastructure. Please make it as brief as possible. Is he in the house?
Mr. Speaker, I can't see him on the floor. I move that the motion be stepped down.
Okay, motion stepped down by the leave of the House. The 18th order of the day is consideration of report of the Committee of Federal Capital Territory on a bill for an act to authorize the issue from the Federal Capital Territory Administration Statutory Revenue Fund of the Federal Capital Territory Administration account the sum of 98,500,000,000 only for capital projects for the service of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, for the financial ending on 31st December 2024. Honorable members will recall that the report was laid on Thursday, 6 June 2024. Honorable Aliyu Mukhtar Betara will move for his consideration. Honorable Betara, please.
Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, My name is Mukhtar Betra Aliu. I represent the good people of Biu, Bayo, Ekusarshan. I'm from Borno State. Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, that this House do consider the report of Committee on Federal Capital Territory, the bill for an act to authorize the issue of the Federal Capital Territory Administration statutory revenue funds for the Federal Capital Territory Administration account, the sum of 98,500,000,000 only for the capital projects for the service of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, for the financial year ending 31st December 2024. I so move.
Thank you very much. Any seconder? Member of the committee. Yes, you. Honorable Betara is here to see who is his member or not. I want the members. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I am the Honorable Karim Saki East Anatisbo. Right Honorable Speaker, I'm from Oyo State. Honorable Speaker, I rise to second the motion ably moved by the Chairman as Committee on FCT. Right Honorable Speaker, I so second. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The 19th order of the day, consideration of report on the Committee on Communication on the bill for an act to authorize the issue. I think this bill is stepped down because the chairman is not here. This particular motion is stepped down by the leave of the House. Please, Right Honorable Idris Wase, please move that the House do resolve into the Committee of Supply.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, my name is Ahmed Idris. I represent Wase Federal Constituency of Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, I rise to move that the House do resolve into Committee of the Whole to consider the report.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. Oh, seconder, please. Can you second Honorable Waloke?
Mr. Speaker, my fellow colleagues, I second that this House do dissolve into a Committee of Supply. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. We need to waive our law, our order, because the Committee of Supply is supposed to be chaired by the Speaker. Since he's not here, we need to suspend our rules to enable me sit in the Committee of Supply. So I ask that the great former majority leader of the House move that we do suspend our rules. We've not had your voice today.
Sorry, sir. You are the sitting speaker. And whenever the speaker is absent, the deputy speaker automatically takes the charge of the responsibility. So we do not need to suspend. But we can suspend our rules.
As the House pleases.
Thank you, sir.
The House hereby resolve into the Committee of Supply to consider the money bill.
Mr. Speaker, it's also observable that when next a ranking and executive member of the House is moving a motion, it does not have to be seconded. Just take it up.
Honorable colleagues, the first report to be considered is that of the Committee of the Federal Capital Territory on a bill for an act to authorize the issue from the Federal Capital Territory Administration's Statutory Revenue Fund of the Federal Capital Territory Administration account the sum of 98.5 billion only for capital project for the service of the Federal Capital Territory Abuja for the financial ending on 31st December 2024. Honorable Aliyu Mokhtar Bechara will give the synopsis of the report. Please make it as brief as possible.
Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Mokhtar Bechara Aliyu. I represent the good people of Biu, Bayo, Kwekushani. I'm from Borno State. Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, you may recall, in line with our provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on Thursday, 16th May 2024, seeking an approval for a supplementary budget for FCT 2024 Statutory Appropriation Act of the Federal Capital Territory Administration for the sum of 98.5 billion with a view to accommodate additional inflows of the Federal Capital Territory IGR. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
The question is that recommendation 1 to 5 stands part of the report of this committee. Recommendation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short title, schedule, explanatory memorandum, long title, please, Right Honorable, please move that we revert to plenary to report progress on this recommendation that passed through the Committee of Supply. Please.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chair, respected colleagues, I rise to move that the House do revert to plenary to report progress. I so move.
Minority Leader, please.
Mr. Chairman, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that the House do revert to plenary. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby reverts to plenary. Honorable colleagues, the Housing Committee of Supply considered the report of the Committee on the Federal Capital Territory on a bill for an act to authorize the issue from the Federal Capital Territory Administration Statutory Revenue Fund of the Federal Capital Territory Administration account. There's a total sum of 98.5 billion only for capital project for the service of the Federal Capital Territory Abuja for the financial ending 31st December 2024 and approve clauses 1 to 5, which is the recommendation 1 to 5, the schedule, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. Please move again that we do adopt the report.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, my name is Ahmed Idris, representing Wasifere constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the House do adopt the report of the Committee of Supply. I so move.
Thank you very much, sir. Any seconder? Chief Abedi. Are you not from area council? Okay, please, can you second Honorable Mutu?
Mutu Nicholas Eboma is my name. I rise to second the motion heavily moved by our former Deputy Speaker. I so second.
Those in support of this motion that the House do adopt this as a working instrument of the Parliament say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Chairman rules. can you suspend our rules for us to have third reading of this particular bill, money bill?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Francis Ejirogane, YFS, my name. I rise to move that the House suspend its rules to enable us to take the third reading of the bill on the FCT bill that we've just gone through Committee of the Whole. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Please, can you second?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that our rules be set aside to enable us to take the third reading of this bill.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Chairman, Rules and Business, move for the third reading of this bill. Move that the bill be read a third time.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Francis Ejirogane, YFS, my name. I rise to move that the bill for an act for the issuance from the Conciliatory Fund for FCT be read a third time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Please, can it be seconded by Honorable Jonathan, please?
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to second the motion as moved. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Chairman, move that your bill be read a third time.
Honorable colleagues, Honorable Speaker, my name is Mukhtar Betaraliu. I represent the good people of Biu, Bayo, Kusarsan, Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, Honorable colleagues, I stand here to plead with the House to read the bill for the third time.
Honorable Victor Wokolo, can you second the motion by Honorable Betara for third reading? Did Jonathan do it?
Mr. Speaker,
No, he did second.
honorable colleagues, Mr. Speaker, thank you for the privilege, even if you were earlier caught someone. I remain Honorable Victor Wokolo, member representing Ika Northeast, Ika Federal Constituency. I do rise to second the motion ably moved by my brother, Honorable Betara, for the third reading of the bill on FCT.
Thank you very much, Honorable Wokolo. Clerk, before you do that, let me ask the House, those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, please read the long title of the bill.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members, a bill for an act to authorize the issue from the Federal Capital Territory Administration Statutory Revenue Fund of the Federal Capital Territory Administration account, the total sum of 98,500 million only for capital projects for the service of the Federal Capital Territory Abuja for the financing ending 31st December 2024, third reading.
Thank you, Clerk. Money bill read third time and pass. The first bill to be considered is for an act to establish the Office of Budget Management of the Federation and to provide a legal framework for budget process management in the federal government of Nigeria to ensure effective regulation of budget preparation, presentation, implementation, and auditing, and for related matters. I invite the Chairman Rules to give synopsis of the bill.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Francis Ejiro Ganewive is the name. I represent Ughelli North, Ughelli South, and Udu Delta State. This is a bill that is meant to establish the Office of Budget Management of the Federation, just to provide a legal framework for what is already being done, to ensure that it's done in a better way so that government can get benefits for expense. I move that it be read that the House consider it in the committee of the whole. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, sir. Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Sorry, please. We're supposed to be at 28th order of the day. Yes. Sorry, the 20th order of the day is consideration of 7 reports. Standing in the name of House Leader, the leader will move for their consideration. In this case, Chairman, Rules and Business, please do that. We jump something there. Please do that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I rise to move that the following reports, 7 of them, be considered in the committee of the whole. Order number 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. And 20 is a bill to establish the Office of Budget Management. 21, a bill for an act to establish Nigerian Correctional Service Trust Fund. 22, a bill for an act to establish the North Central Development Commission. 23, a bill for an act to establish the Southwest Development Commission. 24, a bill for an act to establish Nigerian Building and Road Safety Research Institute. And 25, a bill for an act to repeal the Nigeria National Examinations Council Establishment Act and to enact the National Examinations Council Establishment Act 2024. 26, a bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Establishment Act number 33 of 2022 and to establish the Federal Medical Center Sabogida Ora Edo State and to provide primary to tertiary health services in all their ramifications and for related matters for Committee of the Whole. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Please,
Minority Leader. Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Minority Leader, can you second, please?
He has moved for ruling, and I need to make my comments.
Minority Leader, can you second?
Point of
Yeah, what is the point of order, please?
Mr. Speaker, because I will not be able to halt the proceedings of the House, once it's seconded by my leader, I'm Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Seka. It's about the consideration of Bill number 20, Mr. Speaker.
Bill number 20.
Bill number 20, Mr. Speaker, is a very strange bill. As the chairman, under your leadership of the House Committee on National Planning, Budget and Economic Development, how it came about into this House, and it grew up to consideration, which I doubt it ever passed through public hearing, except there are evidences to show on that. And even not through the office you established, the committee you established in this House, which is the National Planning, Budget and Economic Development. That is why I'm trying to draw your attention. Because once you start and proceed, I will not be able to interrupt Mr. Speaker.
I think we should step it down. We should step this bill down until the chairman of the committee goes through it. So I ask the chairman rules and business to kindly step this bill down for further. Go ahead.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I step down bill number 20, establishment of the Office of Budget Management of Federation. I so step down.
Thank you very much. That bill stepped down by the leave of the House. Okay. So can you now second the amended motion, having stepped down one?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion as amended. That is save HB 698, that we revert to Committee of the Whole for 686 HB 121, HB 283, HB 1283, HB 421, and HB 478. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Right Honorable Wasif, please move that the House to resolve into the Committee of the Whole to consider these bills.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, my name is Ahmed Idris. I represent Wase Federal Constituency, Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, I move that the House do resolve into the Committee of the Whole to consider the reports. I so move.
Thank you very much. Can it be seconded by Minority Leader, please?
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion as ably moved by Honorable Wase. I so second.
Those in support of this motion that they have to resolve into Committee of the Whole to consider this bill say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby resolves into the Committee of the Whole. Honorable colleagues, the first bill to be considered is for an act to establish Nigeria Correctional Service Trust Fund and provide a legal framework for the management and control of the trust fund and for related matters. I invite the Chairman Rules and Business to give the synopsis of the bill. Just one minute, please, just 1 minute.
Much, Right Honorable Speaker. We know the problems with the correctional centers in our country, and this bill is expected to provide solution. And
is this bill distributed to the members?
Yes.
The bill is not with members?
Yes, it is distributed, Mr. Speaker.
They say they don't have it.
It is distributed.
Members, do you have the bill? You have to share fast because we're about stepping it down. We have to leave here by 2 o'clock. So any attempt to delay us more than that. Please share. Let's start. Okay, the papers are here, so give the synopsis. Yeah, go ahead, as is. Just make it brief, just brief, huh?
Yeah. Mr. Chairman and honorable colleagues, we all know the problems with the correctional centers today. And this bill is just to give a legal framework for the corrections that are being made for us to have an efficient system. We plead for your support. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The question is that 26 clauses be made part of this bill. Clause 1 to 5, clause 6 to 10, 10 to 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Schedule. Explanatory memorandum. Honorable colleagues, the second bill to be considered is for an act to establish the North Central Development Commission, charged with the responsibility, among other things, to receive and manage funds from allocation of the Federation account for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of roads, houses, and other infrastructural damages suffered by the region as a result of the effect of the communal crisis, as well as tackle the ecological problem and any other related environmental and developmental challenges in the North Central states and for related matters. I invite the Chairman Rules to give the synopsis of the bill. I think it's straight to the point.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. The need is there, and we've seen the successes elsewhere. So
yeah, it's straight to the point. The question is that 30 clauses be made part of this bill. Clause 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. The schedule, explanatory memorandum, long title. The third bill to be considered is an act to establish the Southwest Development Commission, charged with the responsibility, among other things, to receive and manage funds from allocation of Federation account, including donation and gifts, for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of infrastructural damages suffered by the region and to tackle ecological, environmental, and other developmental challenges in the region and for related matters. I think you will agree with me, Chairman, that it's straight to the point. It's akin to the other one we just did. It's straight to the point. So the question there is that 33 clauses be made part of this bill. Clause 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 31, 32, 33. Schedules. Explanatory memorandum. Long title. The fourth bill to be considered is for an act to establish Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute to build capacity and conduct a collaborative engineering research and development in the area connected with building, roads, engineering, production, and construction materials for related matters. I invite the Chairman Rules to give the synopsis of the bill.
Thank you, Chairman and honorable colleagues. It speaks for itself. It's to legalize what is good for our country and make sure that road infrastructure and others are in top notch.
Thank you. The question is that 38 clauses be made part of this bill. Clause 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 31, 32, 33. Yes.
Maybe for my name is Ahmed Idris, I represent Wasifere Constituency Plateau State. Mr. Chairman, we already have an established agency that's in existence, NIBRI, under Science and Technology. This bill now seems to like coming up with because if we're amending the previous one, it will show us the clauses we're amending and what we're amending exactly.
New bill.
New bill. Then what happened?
While we have the one that is standing.
Yes, sir. So
please move that this bill be stepped down. Let's look at it and the NIBRI Act. I think so, since we have not gotten to the end. Move that we step it down and then compare with the NIBRI Act. This is why I want to see all these bills before it comes for consideration of report. Please, rules and business, always make sure I go through these bills before you list them. I don't want to be seeing them when I come to the chair, please. Move that we step this one down, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move as you so direct.
Thank you, Chairman. Bill, step down by the leave of the House. This NECO bill, is it not the same thing? Don't we have NECO? Is repeal and reenact, eh? Okay, then that one can fly. Yeah, in this draft that they gave to us, it's supposed to have a column for the existing provisions and column for the amendment provision, and then the remark for it. So I think this bill needs more job. Please move that this bill be stepped down for further legislative action. Move,
As the chair pleases,
thank you. Bill, move down, step down for further legislative action. Where's the next one? The seventh bill to be considered is for an act to amend the Federal Medical Centers Establishment Act number 33 of 22 to establish the Federal Medical Center Sabongida Ora, Edo State, to provide primary to tertiary health services in all their ramifications and for related matters. I invite the chairman rules to give the synopsis of the bill.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Honorable colleagues, this is an establishment bill for the leader of the House's constituency, and we all know the need. It's just to add that number to the already existing bill. I so move.
The question is that 3 clauses be made part of this bill. Clause 1, Clause 2, Clause 3, explanatory memorandum, long title. Which one is this? It's not. We're done. Please, Right Honorable Wase, move that the House revert to plenary to report progress.
Mr. Chairman, sir, respected colleagues, my name is Ahmed Idris. I represent Wase Federal Constituency, Plateau State. Mr. Chairman, I rise to move that the House do revert to plenary to report progress.
Thank you, Right Honorable Wase. Can you second? Honorable Mutu, second, that the House reverts to plenary to report progress.
Thank you, Chairman. Muti Nicholas Ebama is my name. I move that the House refer back to plenary. So,
thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby revert to plenary to give report on what we have done at the Committee of the Whole. Thank you, honorable colleagues. The House in Committee of the Whole considered the report on a bill for an act to establish Nigerian Correctional Service Trust Fund and provide a legal framework for the management and control of the trust fund and for related matters, and approve clauses 1 to 26, the schedule, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. The House in Committee of the Whole considered a report on the bill for an act to establish the North Central Development Commission charged with the responsibility, among other things, to receive and manage funds from the allocation of the Federation account for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of roads, houses, and other infrastructural damages suffered by the region as a result of the effect of the communal crisis, as well as the ecological problems and any other related environmental and developmental challenges in the North Central states and for related matters. Approve clauses 1 to 30, the schedules, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. The House in Committee of the Whole considered the report on a bill for an act to establish the Southwest Development Commission, charged with the responsibility, among other things, to receive and manage funds from allocation of the Federation account, including donations and gifts, for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of infrastructural damages suffered by the region and to tackle ecological, environmental, and other development challenges in the region and for related matters, and approve clauses 1 to 33, the schedules, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. The House in Committee of the Whole considered the report on a bill for an act to establish Nigeria Building and Road Research Institute to build capacity and conduct collaborative engineering research and development in the area connected with buildings, road engineering, production, and construction material and for related matters, and deferred consideration for further legislative action. The House in Committee of the Whole considered a report on a bill for an act to repeal the National Examination Council NACO Establishment Act, Cap N37, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and enact the Nigerian Examination Council Establishment Act 2024 to provide for National Common Entrance Examination, the Basic Education Certificate Examination, and the Senior Secondary Certificate Examination, internal, compulsory for every Nigerian child, and to design the scope of the powers and functions of the governing board of the council and for related matters, and deferred consideration for further legislative action. It was deferred consideration. That's what it means. Deferred consideration means step down. The House in Committee of the Whole considered a report on the bill for an act to amend the Federal Medical Center Establishment Act number 33 of 2022 to establish the Federal Medical Center, Sabongida, Ora, Edo State, to provide primary to tertiary health care services in all their ramifications and for related matters, and approve clauses 1 to 3, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. Please, Right Honorable, please move that we adopt the report from the Committee of the Whole as a working instrument of the House.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, my name is Ahmed Idris. I represent Wasai, constituency of Plateau State. I rise to move that the House do adopt the report of the Committee of the Whole. I so move.
Thank you very much. Second up, please, Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleague, I rise to second the motion as moved by Honorable Wase. I so second.
Those in support of the adoption of the report to become the working instrument of the House, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The report from the Committee of the Whole is hereby taken as a working instrument of the Parliament. Please, Chairman Rules, move that the House adopt the vote and proceedings of today.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Francis Ejirogane Waive is my name. Willie North, Willie South to do. I'm from Delta State. I move that the votes and proceedings of today's sitting be adopted as. This is talking. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Please, seconder.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that we do adopt the vote and proceedings of today.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Right Honorable, move that the House do adjourn till Tuesday next week.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, my name is Ahmed Idris. I represent Wasai, Federal Constituency of Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, I rise to move that the House do adjourn to plenary to Tuesday next week. I so move.
Please, Minority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion for adjournment. I so second.
Thank you very much. Before I put the question, I just want to thank you for the speed that you agreed for us to take today so that we'll finish by 2 o'clock. We're only 2 minutes later than the 2 o'clock we wanted to achieve. So let's cooperate like this going forward so that we don't stay here long. When our brain is still sharp, it's the best time to legislate. Thank you very much. So those in support of the motion that the House do adjourn to Tuesday, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. The House is hereby adjourned to Tuesday, same time, same place.